start with myself. Okay, so my name is Siti. Actually, I'm a senior people partner here, based in KLBSO. So I've been here in CBRE for almost 5 years. So being through from recruitment, moving to the people partner, so now I'm here, so supporting all everything that related to people partnering.
Okay, so first of all, thank you madam for accepting our request for this interview.
No worries.
So we are from MSc students. So currently we are all taking business management.
Okay.
So first of all, we like to introduce ourselves. So I'm Yohana Rajan.
I'm Masbi Danisa.
I'm Nur Ilham.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Sari. Nice to meet you.
Can we start our interview now?
Your camera.
Yeah.
The photographer don't want to. That's fine.
We just bring you to the interview.
We just need to have like a footage of our lecture footage. Evidence.
Alright, yes.
So we need to too nervous to one like that. So we need to be very funny and
Okay.
our lecture also too simple as well.
Okay, sure, okay.
So we
Hi, madam. Can you explain about your company background, including its mission, values, and key areas of operation?
Sure, okay. So as I mentioned just now, so this is CBRE KLBSO, but then formally when we introduce to outside in the market, we address ourselves as CBRE Asia Pacific Business Services, or in the short term CBRE APAC. So our drive here is actually based on the business service organization model, meaning to say, I would say maybe it's more common like a shared service. You might heard about the shared service, right? So our setting will be similar like this as well. So the company that we adhere in terms of the values and also the mission and vision. For values here, we have our core values saying RISE is derived from respect, integrity, service and excellence. So we adhere all these kind of values. I would say that if you ask around for every employee, they should know this RISE very well. But then for the mission and vision that we have, we are targeting to become one of the best of the business service provider, and then as a strategic business partner to the leaders and also to the business community. And last but not least, the question just now, the key function, right? We covered pretty much, I would say pretty much everything, but then the major that we have is finance team. Most population here is focused on the finance, so we have account receivable, we have account payable, like we have R2R team, we record to report, like O2C, order to cash, so that kind of functions under finance. But we also covered for HR we have recruitment, we have payroll, we have HR operations, L&D, and other global support like business support and IT. That's something. Yep.
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem.
For your company background. Next, I move to human resource function question. First question is what strategy does the company implement to support career development and growth opportunity for employees?
Sure. So here we really, I would say, really emphasize in the career growth for every employees that we have, and then most of the medium that we normally promote is internal career opportunity, meaning to say internal movement, and then it doesn't stop here in KLBSO as well, because if you notice, we have 2 offices here in CBRE in Malaysia for CBRE. One is here in Mazar South, another one we have in PJ office. It's been at One Powerhouse nearby the One Utama area. So we have the same parent, CBRE, but then for them, they are more focused on the Malaysia market, meaning the local target market, but for us, it's more to the shared service that I mentioned just now. So in terms of this internal career opportunity, it's within this CBRE KLBSO as well as you can go across to PG office as well. Because we are still in the same CBRE, just at different entity. So it doesn't stop everyone to really explore here. So rather than that, we also have like a so-called career development program. And then this is part of the L&D initiative as well. So it's not something that we compulsory for everyone to do it, but then it's like an initiative for the employee if they feel that they want to know, this is my next career path, so how can I grow, what are the things that I need to do. So this is part of the career development plan that we share to the employee in a way. Okay, I prepared a lot. Last but not least, it's just a training and development lah in a way, because if they want to move, if they want to grow, training and development is something that gonna help them.
The second question is, how does the company ensure employee job satisfaction and measures are in place to address dissatisfaction?
Sure. We have our annual employee engagement survey. So this is gonna be the main major medium that we use to gather all the feedback from the employees. But other than that, we also have like an open office hour. So sometimes HR will conduct that session with the employee, with the managers. Even today as well, we have like a managers meeting with people team. Here HR we call people, okay? So don't put your pictures, okay? With HR team, with the center management. So just to gather a feedback from managers until the employees. Other than that, we also have like a skip level meeting, so to collect all the feedbacks from the employees and also the managers.
Understand?
Problem.
Third
We have a lot of
question
questions.
yeah. Third question is, can you share any feedback of the company uses to understand employee satisfaction level?
Actually it's linked back to the question just now.
Yeah.
So we have our employee engagement survey. It's been done like annually. Every year we'll have one. But it's just that for this year we don't have any employee engagement survey, but we changed it to employee insight. It's kind of like a pulse survey. It's just a short survey, but then the question that we get is derived from the survey that we have in the previous years. So normally the question that we ask like, how do you like about your job, and then any key area of development that you think we should improve as from the business perspective, and then what other thing that you want to look for this company. Yeah.
Thank you so much for
No problem.
the answer. So next,
So the following question is, what the types of benefit and rewards are offered to employee, and also how this contribute to overall employee motivation.
So for here, in terms of the benefit, we cover one thing is based on the local law, meaning by Malaysia, like all the basic benefit that we provided, like the leave plan and the medical insurance that we cover for all employees and also for the dependents as well. So meaning if they opt in for their dependents, they're gonna enjoy the same thing that how employees gonna enjoy as well. But then other than that, we have like our annual dinner, quarterly bonus appraisal, and then company event, employee engagement event as well. So like every festive celebration, we're gonna celebrate, like the upcoming one gonna be the Deepavali. So we're gonna have it, I think this week or next week. We already have some like activities already. So then we have like what else in terms of the events and that. And also just to add on that actually Severity so we are as an approved employer for ACCA, CPA, MRCI, MA as well. So this is the professional membership for accounting and finance bodies. So there is some benefit in that because for example, like if there's any students that enroll under ACCA, so they don't have, there are some steps that they can skip, they can just straight away go to the next level, that kind of thing. So it's just a benefit that we provide to the employee. And then what we can see when we share this thing, one thing, it boosts the recognition and the appreciation is there because we have this annual appraisal that we have. Career growth and development is there as well because of the approved employer that we have, and strong company culture with the engagement event that we share.
Alright. So my next question: how does the CBR company ensure that its benefit and rewards system remain the competitive and against with the industry standards?
Okay. So every year, we have our like renewable medical insurance. So every year before we do this kind of renewal phase, we will conduct a market research benchmarking. So we'll check with the current market we have in Malaysia, how is our medical benefit, how we are in the median or we are at the lower bottom. So if they're in the lower bottom, so what we can do, what kind of the increment or what kind of the improvement that we should do. So normally we will do that kind of benchmarking, and we also have a report derived by the broker that we have, so that we can start to compare what we have current practice here with the market outside.
Alright. Next one, how does the company assess the employee happiness and understanding of the benefit available for them?
When I look at the question just now also, but I think about, because every question is also tally in a way. So the medium that I mentioned just now, that every feedback that we get is mainly focused on the employee engagement survey that we conduct every year. So we take it very seriously in a way that every surveys that we receive, at least there will be at least 3 action plans need to be done based on the feedback that we share. So some of the action that we shared that we've done this year, I can share that we received feedback about the career development. Like the employee didn't see the career opportunity there. So early this year, we even conduct the internal career fair so that they will know what other department is doing. So from there, they will know that what kind of skill set that I might need to have if I want to move to that department for such. So that's kind of that's kind of the initiative that we have. Yep.
Alright, thank you.
Yep.
So,
Sorry, so my first question for you is what step did you take in your career planning to become a financial specialist, and what advice would you give to students who want to pursue in this field?
Okay. So alright. For finance, at first I feel a bit weird because you guys are from international business, right? But then you ask about financial specialist, how to become financial specialist. But then I think it's replicate to every role that if you're interested, right, regardless HR or finance, one thing that you need to have is a strong foundation of the knowledge in a way. So like HR, you need to know about HR background. Like for finance, you need to know about finance and accounting. At least you know at least the basic, how to record, how to do the medical reconciliation, how to balancing at least. And that thing. Other than that, try to explore more your skill set in a way that technical skills and also the soft skill. Soft skill, you don't have to be so vague. It can be like it's just like your communication skills, how you talk with people, how to do the networking. That will be at the start already. Because for a fresh graduate to be, I would say, to embark your journey in this working experience, we don't really expect much, but we just need to know that your attitude is eager to learn, you are ready to accept any challenges. That will be a good start already.
Thank you. Second question is, what strategies does your team use to overcome issues related to job satisfaction, and how do you all ensure that employees feel valued and engaged?
Sure. So here we try not to do any action that is, I would say, like so-called like short sendiri. We need to say that we just initiate any activities, any program without really concerns about what is happening on the ground. So at first we really understand what is the root cause, or maybe what's the real issue or any concerns that we have from the employees, like what medium that we have, like an annual employee engagement survey that we had, or maybe like from the office hour or the like skip level meeting. So from there we gather all the feedbacks, and then we try to gather, okay, what kind of the action that we can do at the moment. For example, like maybe they need more clear communication. So we have like open communication feedback, or maybe they need to have more recognition. They feel that reward is not that enough. So we cater that in terms of in the way that they feel every feedback that they share is being valued, and we take it like things. It's not something that we just like take it and go lah. Anyway.
Thank you. Alright, this is like the third question you asked for me. What benefit do you offer to your staff, and what criteria do you use to reward employees? Additionally, do you have an appraisal system in place to evaluate the performance?
Yeah. For the first question, it will be linked back to the previous one. So we have like the compulsory legal or based on the local benefit that we need to share, like the annual leave plan, all that kind of hospitalization plan, that kind of thing. And then the medical benefit, and then also, actually it's the same thing also, company event. Because what makes it might be stand out a bit different, because now we're trying to be more flexible in a way that at first we just focus on the compulsory medical benefit that they can claim, example like optical or dental, but now we extended it because recently this year, that they can go up until pregnancy related claimable as well. And then even if you want to go for a traditional medicine like Chinese herbs, or you want to do acupuncture, chiropractic, that kind of claimable. So something that we want to do that to do the enhancement. And next, the appraisal. Yes, we have. Every year we have like a structured performance review. We start from the goal setting, and this is happening somewhere in Q1 within February to March. And then we have mid-year check-in somewhere in June or July. And then towards end of the year, which is starting next month, in November to December, is the year-end review. So from here, this is the full structure of appraisal that we have for every employee, regardless you join newly or you already here for how many years.
Thank you, Miss.
No problem.
Okay, so my turn. So this questions are all connected lah. So,
Yes.
So my question for you is, in what way does the company customize its benefits to cater to different employee demographics?
Okay, let me share. Okay, because the question is here and there. Okay, here I would say the average age that we have is, I would say, is a mixture of millennials and also Gen Z. So the benefit that we cater is more focused on the flexibility, the flexible working arrangement. Even when recently when we do the employee insight, the first word that came out when we asked about what do you like about CBRE here is the flexibility. So here we have like 2 days working from office, 3 days working from home. So it's kind of helpful, especially for the parents or maybe for people that I think yeah, okay, because thanks to COVID, I would say, because last time we feel that hybrid working models is not achievable. It's something that is very like, I don't think it's gonna work. But then towards the years, we feel that hybrid is actually works for everyone, especially for the youngsters. They feel that they have some room of freedom and also flexibility. Like, I can just do my work today and then okay, I'm done. Okay, I have a few hours, or maybe I can just chill back again and then I'll start to do work. So that kind of flexibility we give to cater to, I would say it addressed to every generation, regardless which ages that you are lah. But then other than that, medical coverage that I shared just now is not only focused on the employee, it's also catered for the dependents, and then dependents is your spouse and also your children. And then for your children is, I would say, for everyone. For the employee and dependent, we can cover in terms of at least the vaccination, all covered. All types of vaccination is also covered. Health screening is also there, because now we know that we're a bit conscious of the health and also the well-being. So that's other thing that we cater.
Okay, that's great to know. So
Yep.
next question is, how does the company ensure that its reward system recognizes both individual and team contributions?
Yep. So link back, we have like a appraisal structure. So that's going to be the first step that we do. So at least we have like a well-defined performance review. So we know that this is the goal setting that we set for this employee, and then how is the progress towards the year. So from here, we're going to have like a rating. So this is going to tally back. So whether the rewards and the recognition that we give to this employee, is it tally with the rating that, or the performance that this employee is giving. Other than that, we have like a peers recognition program as well. So we have our annual rewards and also award. Example, like the Employee of the Year. We even have our on-the-go rewards from a team basis perspective, meaning that within the team, if someone is being outstanding, achieve more than the others, there will be some rewards being given as well.
So lastly is, what processes are in place to review and improve benefits based on employee feedback?
Okay, so I can share more about the employee engagement survey, because that's going to be the first medium that we use. So normally we'll do it during April, meaning Q2 every year. So we'll give some time for the employees to share their feedback, and it's totally anonymous. So there's a set of feedback that is covered in terms of their employee, their well-being, the team, the supervisor, and also the company. So all the kind of question will be derived down, and then by towards the end of the surveys process, all the senior leaders, meaning to say all the top highest management here, will sit down together, and then we'll go through through all the results and then all the dimensions that, for example, which I would say which medium that we need to focus on. Example like is it a career development, or is it a learning and development, or is it more to medical benefit, meaning to say compensation and benefits, or it's more to the company itself or the office, for example. And then like I mentioned just now, we have at least every time when we do this kind of discussion, at least 3 action plan need to be taken down. So every year we'll be constantly doing that. Like last year we have thanks to this employee engagement survey, we have like a so-called employee engagement team. We call here like a BE for E, by employee for employee. So all the employee event is carried down by this group as well. So that's about it.
Okay. So
Okay,
last
last
set of questions. So my part is issues of the HR function of the company.
the hardest one.
Okay, so start with the first one.
Sure.
So what common challenges do employees face when planning their careers within the company, and how does management assist them in overcoming these challenges?
Okay. So when I look at this question, actually it's happened to everyone. I would say maybe for people that they're not sure what they are going to do next. So some of the key challenge that I can feel is lack of clarity, meaning to say they're not sure what to do next, or is there any career opportunity that are available in this office or internally, or what should I do next? Like what kind of skill set that I need to know, or what are the training and development that I need to go through. So, so normally when we catered down these kind of challenges, which is we're seeing the trend. So normally what we do is the internal career opportunity broadcast. So we have like internal newsletter. It's a bi-weekly basis. So every time we release this newsletter, there will be like a slot, like a banner, internal career opportunity. Click here to learn more. So here they will know that okay, this is the current vacancy that they can see, they can apply if they're interested. And then other than that, we also have our global competency matrix. So normally we use this competency matrix to at least they know. Example like, because right now we have the grade level that we have here, we start from analyst until associate director. So if I'm now as an analyst, okay, if I want to move to the next level, what's the competency that I need to do? So we have this structure called global competency matrix that they can refer to, so that they can get themselves prepared in terms of the training and development that they can attend and go through in a way.
Okay.
Yes.
So next question is, what specific issues have you encountered regarding employee job satisfaction, and what steps have you taken to address these problems?
Okay. So I can share just a recent experience from the past survey from the employee insight that we just conducted. So there are some of the employee feels that lack of job recognition, meaning they want to feel valued in any work or any task that they do. So to highlight this, because for some managers they feel like, okay, I'll just sit in the kitchen, it's fine. But then there are some cases that it's good to share in a team, or maybe during the team huddle, or even we can use this opportunity during the town hall to share, to really broadcast the team achievement, like what they have gained, what they have achieved at the moment. So it can also boost the confidence of that employee. So these are the things that we're still working on that. And then the others is linked to the career opportunity. They feel that it's a bit stagnant here, not sure where to go next. So that's why it linked back to, we highlight like we have our internal career opportunity, and it just doesn't stop here in this office. You can go abroad, even you can go international actually, because we have some employee that go that been transferred. We need to say applied externally. Some of them go to Netherlands, some go to India, Hyderabad. So we have seen a few.
Yes. So finally, last question. So has there been any complaints or concerns from employees regarding the benefits and reward system, and how has the company responded to these concerns?
Yep. The continuous feedback that we receive is like they want to see more medical and insurance coverage will increase. Because right now we have a certain amount for every employee. They want to see more because it's kind of understandable because with the medical inflation right now with the cost and then 100 that we have received in 2020 won't be the same like how we have in 2024. So that's kind of thing that's kind of trend that we've seen as well. So it tallies back to the annual market benchmarking that we do for the medical insurance. So from there, from continuous time, actually it's already three consecutive years that we've been increasing on the coverage, and then we hope so that by the next 3 years also for the same.
Okay. Alright. Okay. That's all from me. So lastly, now we are as a student, right?
Yes.
So we have our own opinion to give us the idea or any to improve ourselves for in subject.
For this initial subject case, to be honest as well, I'm also from international business student as well, but not from MSU, like just from local university too. For me, IB is a very broad course, right? Like you learn everything. You learn HR, you learn even law, and then international economics, finance and accounting. Like I don't want to go back to accounting at the time. But what I can suggest from you, like learn what are the things that you are comfortable to do it at first. But then don't scared to explore any new challenges. That's fine because even for myself, I start with the sales first because from there I learn my communication skill actually. And then start to grow, okay, my passion is on HR, so that's why I work towards an HR. I go to recruitment agency, like I do all the sourcing part, and then I involve with the 360 recruitment, and then I move here to this CBRE. I do some coordination, and then now I'm landed as a people partner. So it can be anywhere. so it's just that you need to know what you need to know, and we want to do lah. That's the good thing lah as an IB, and also the worst thing because it's too broad that we're not sure what to do.
Alright, once again, thank you so much
No
for
problem.
doing these working hours with them and give you some time to complete our interview.
Okay.
So it's really helpful first to complete our assignment very well. So we like to give some appreciation.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. I didn't expect also. At first I thought only 1%. I was like, oh, 6. Take a check. Oh, so this is. Oh, I forgot to ask also. This is your this is your first year or first year. Oh, this student lah. Okay, good lah.
Tapi we all like progress together.
Yeah,
So like
progress.
currently we're in the second year, but first semester.
Oh, it's a second year lah.
Yeah.
So 3 years
No,
Yeah.
1.5 years.
One and a half years. Oh, okay.
Include intern is a 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
One nice. Last time my time is 3 years now.
We cut down 1 year since your progression.